It's time for Disney to move on from the Skywalker Saga. Now, before you guys get mad, let me explain. The way I view the Skywalker Saga is that it ended with Return of the Jedi, and I think that's what a lot of you guys believe as well. Now, I appreciate stories that take place during the Skywalker Saga, ranging from Solo to The Mandalorian. But as we all know, Disney's Skywalker Saga content is a bit hit and miss. The Mandalorian, great. The sequels, dog shit. Tales of the Jedi, amazing. Tales of the Empire, mid. Andor, fantastic. The Book of Boba Fett, an absolute source of shame to all Star Wars fans. I think you get my point. Now, I'm all for a Skywalker Saga story here and there. After all, that is the central focus of the Star Wars universe, but I do believe that Disney should experiment with other eras too. Star Wars has so much source material that Disney could be using to make into shows and movies, but they refuse to let go of the Skywalker Saga and continue to milk it till they have a lifetime supply of blue milk for Grandpa Luke. But seriously though, they have so much content they can use. They could be focusing on the Old Republic era, which is rich with unique stories ranging from the Mandalorian Wars to Revan's redemption. Or they could be focusing on the Dawn of the Jedi and tell the story of how the Force was discovered, but instead they're releasing a fucking Rey movie, refusing to put an end to a story that already had an end before they came along. How can you be so out of touch with fans that you decide it's a good idea to release a movie centered around one of the most hated characters by the community? Now, I know what you're gonna say. The Acolyte was Disney's attempt at moving on from the Skywalker Saga and trying something new. And you would be correct, but I'm not talking about moving on from the Skywalker Saga and making up a story about Force-sensitive twins who were somehow conceived by the Force. I'm talking about using quality source material that's already written to tell these beloved stories on screen. I'm actually starting to believe that Disney thinks when they bought Star Wars it only came with the main movies and series and that the rest of the content is all fan fiction. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy has literally been on record stating that making a Star Wars film is difficult as there is no source material. That is just hysterical in my opinion. You buy out a franchise and try to continue its tremendous legacy, yet you're not even capable of understanding that there are thousands and thousands of hours of great source material that you could be relying on. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this, man. Plain and simple, the only hope we have left of saving Star Wars is exploring other areas by going back to its roots and moving forward in areas where the foundation work is already laid with content that's already written that fans approve of. Without changing it or adding their own twists to it, Disney needs to drop their ego and accept that a lot of the existing source material is better than their stuff and embrace it as the future of Star Wars. What do you guys think about this? Should Disney move on from the Skywalker Saga and explore other areas of Star Wars by using existing source material, or should they stick to the Skywalker Saga? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the Force be with you. Always.